I got a call with the videos that started circulating. The unfortunate situation is most of them were circulating on WhatsApp. Yeah. And WhatsApp is a platform that is not controlled by any country. It's a private business. I was faced as Minister for Communications with two options. One was to shut down the internet in the country to prevent further spread of the videos. Because don't forget that at that time, you had not had government officially complete communications with the families.
The unfortunate thing is that Ghana you need to say Jack Amrato. You pay accident to Uno. And give it to my friend and Tama could do hospital or when young Kong. Nay a journey chat. Into no ground or calling na camera is in the so. Nay trying to call. I don't know. The am I feeling that we have to document every single moment. I intimate a certain secret out of our life. First, I want for trade diary. That's the mistake of find a diary. Or no matter why 1 year. Because in the secret now not 20 any personal thing. And then obi person in the credit that crana no kucha.
And mind you, it's a forest zone and the weather conditions and are conducive. I'm a plane and safe landing. The aircraft went to the Langley airstrip on 2 occasions. Went to Free Stadium on 2 occasions. The weather did not allow for landing. It is nobody in his right frame of mind with that. In that prevailing condition, we'll send another aircraft there.
If a flight is moving, there should be an air ambulance that follows it. There should be an extra helicopter that follows it. So that in event that there is even any target, it becomes very difficult to identify which of the choppers has the MVPs, which is the most valuable persons in it.
Yeah. The 8 people are free mono amount for a lot of comments. Now, if you comment and say na pe kwanya yede koko boto e dia fa amuno na se ni enyan. Die ma keme boto krase na ba bia na de yesi na san na sesie. Say no ansi sa na asemeba because omunya helicopter ko from manatu asaba. Entinanga the omese omoya no moye na wey ana the Minister of Communication Sam Nate George say at some point news na a circulating flow no ayem hye ba am penifo sha say edi nkomo say enka on shut down the internet of Ghana enka Ghana ni na the over 36 million population no enka yen internet access for a period of time because as na okọ WhatsApp no so a ene wey no wasene kwe wey no wasene kwe ene hey, I know more you don't bottom and a play na shit na ye say there's a video no be a person say bi was a kwan na fa so kono na eya wrehosem na woji adi say sergeant mensa oware ye 1 week pepepe free mo no o ma me say information no na busuafo ni bi tie ni wo radio TV so ana mbo na mane no kra no iyem chichi no ntimi hwe wey naked truth Oldboga trends. Subscribe, like it, and share, and turn notification button on. Sam Nate George, the communication minister, or say Abra na assembly say the 8 people na anya crash with the helicopter. No more call boase. Ako boakwe program I never stop it. Galamse no. The very moment I say plane na crash asase she. Among for just say make report. News I shall say about boy. Na ni enyan na ozi news bi sa no ye mfo ya no nka ne trasa ye wo kwan ye fa so ka no ye wo abusuafo ho ye wo kwan ye fa so suma ma ye bo abusuafo amane se de be ya on panic kura nso ntwa ehwem but Ghana for the mfa ho ende na we asane wonte ye mame nsane ma wonte ye mame nsane ma ye beti ye ni na ni 46 million no ni obi a use smartphone bia esa ka bi wa use bi na obi a use bi cross be hu bi enti obewe na abusuafo no imagine say o ma ne bo ama ne maame eye ba akopɛ ne maame di ne ba korɔ no o ti wane de WhatsApp message abeche no maame hwɛ oba doctor o ma ne bo ama onya plane crash kwan wa fa so ahini o hwɛ sa maame no be den obutumi twekura hwɛ ti Sam George say na ntwa yi ti necessity say na esenko o stop it Ghana internet ni na so o start stop so wi a and central for our modi air can use no internet here no means at the same time out of internet we na so obi anim dey so a automatically Ghana you call blind site mean so obi so go from abedi ebone on so betima di ebone ti adwen no mienu saa e no mugya ye nti kwan ya Ghana for fa so share news no enye ti ebegya ye nyai na moaye.
When it comes to the coverage, generally I would say that it's been a mixed bag for me, and let me say a very big thank you to the telecom companies, MTN, Telecel, and Airtel or AT Ghana. When the incident happened, I mean, I was distraught, but we still had a responsibility to the state. I got a call with the videos that started circulating. The unfortunate situation is most of them were circulating on WhatsApp. And WhatsApp is a platform that is not controlled by any country. It's a private business. I was faced as Minister for Communications with two options. One was to shut down the internet in the country to prevent further spread of the videos. Because don't forget that at that time, you had not had government officially complete communications with the families. Government had not made a formal communication. You had some of the kids who are old enough being online. I was worried about the mental health of those kids and the spouses, and such tragedy needs to be broken in a certain way. And I thought that the insensitivity, and so that was one option, to shut down, make a public announcement and say we're turning off the internet for a period to allow for calm to prevail and have a grip of everything before we allowed. But then that also would come with its own consequences. I mean, many of you stream the news. How do people get the news via stream and all of that? So you could have a ripple effect that would actually be worse than what you were trying to fix. And so we had to leave that intact and immediately reach out to, I had the cybersecurity authority immediately reach out to Meta and activate a POC that we had there to see what Meta could do, because Meta owns the WhatsApp platform. And then I started making personal calls to senior vice presidents that I knew at Meta to see what could be done. They assured me they were going to look into the matter. And then I reached out to the NCA and asked them to get in touch with all the CEOs. I personally placed calls to the 3 CEOs and said they should work with the NCA. We sent out about 30 million text messages within the space of 2 hours, and the telecom companies bore the cost for this. So all those messages that went out from the MOCDTI asking people to please exercise restraint, cost was borne by the telecom companies themselves as part of working with us too, and the NCA coordinated the blast of the messages across the country.
Now, as I news here, circulate, and a man for who said, accident see our dance, our boasano. Yeah, the victims no edigu koko bottom. Nanka, DSC, baby, and see, forest baby, and way. DNA says, the emergency, the urgent solution. I want to say, you bet me no media go be mu you bet me no free ho. Ye ni adaka ho. Ye ni adefoforo bia ho, you bet me no agum. E dey mo free ho aba. Ana the body nso aye no so no, enya se pe omodigu baby e bet me akora kom gakra nkra. E dey free ho. Na ye we awie. Na so Dr. Amuakoyene, the regional minister, Edema Ashanti region, the Dumane de buy wa Bobby papa, and that was what ye born about so left, right, center. Say, now go ponchadi, or say medical doctor. Now, as me see ye, now as a young man as he is, a drew baby, they are searching in Nipa 4 now can ye in Huomo, a bishop my brain, yanko, make a cry, a compare man for my boy, or say that. This is a 18 years in a free. Now, all you really now, the unfortunate thing is that Ghana, you need to say Jack Amrato. You put me accident to Uno. And give it to my friend and tell me to do hospital or when young Kong. Nay, a journey trap. Into no ground or calling a camera is in the so. Nay, trying to call. I don't know. The am I feeling say we have to document every single moment. I intimi a certain secret out of our life. First, no, I want for trade diary. Na so we mistake of any diary here. Onu betu ya ka 1 year. Because the secret na honor 20 any personal thing. And na obi person on na yere kra da kra na nko utwa. Ade esi ani nyan ehu na ewa yem chichie no na so na camera esi so. And obi afun wo camera nti ye ya kra ni etwa. Nti emode oboye but ye nti ye hu say wo sa kemi no kan obi because after na some phone share ni wo sa. Omo obubu aye community ma omo aye hu say bia we na asem si ye no omo so twa bi. Nti be ye ni na WhatsApp we dey ato na we dey ato. Then when I came a boss and say hey that time no dey na o ye hwenye yi. Na dey so omo ya ne so omo de koko boto ya ye kan wasem no na se no omo de fa. Na emom no kwan ye fa so ba bonten no na ntwe yi na ye na fa so so che ye no. Menu mienu ye ho hye pa enu ntusu nti ana ne Ghana for say o antwe yi no na ya isi antwe yi no ya so na ye hye nti ne kura.
And mind you, it's a forest zone and the weather conditions and conducive armor plane and many safe landing. The aircraft went to the Langley airstrip on 2 occasions, went to Free Stadium on 2 occasions. The weather did not allow for landing. It is nobody in his right frame of mind with that in that prevailing condition will send another aircraft there. When the weather had not improved.
Make key effort and come landing.
Make key effort to landing. And Samuel Abwadi was speaking with the NCE for Boise on the aircraft. Airstrip Bumpa Meka and Maho. Yet land you Free Stadium Bumpa Meka and Maho. So they made 2 attempts at the airstrip in Obasi. They made 1 attempt at the Free Stadium.
A military plane or a helicopter that carries state officials, regardless of who, and the flight goes alone. I recall that when Russia invaded Ukraine, each time President Zelensky travels, there are 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 other planes that go with him. So as we look at our protocols on ground, which is the land, where the president goes with various vehicles and there's an ambulance, we need to look at our protocols in the air, such that if there are any evacuation processes, even in the air, it can be done. And we need to move that as well to the ocean, marine. Because you see, we are protected not just by land, we're protected across board, the air and the sea. So whilst we look at this, we need to have some extreme protocol measures that we put in place as a country. If a flight is moving, there should be an air ambulance that follows it. There should be an extra helicopter that follows it. So that in event that there is even any target, it becomes very difficult to identify which of the choppers has the MVPs, which is the most valuable persons in it. And so we need a lot of resources to do this. And so, which is why we don't need to politicize this. This parliament has an opportunity to protect the future of Ghana by ensuring that some measures are taken. Because much as we mourn the loss of these important people,
we are guilty, and the way we Sam George, the communication minister, said, Nanko Yanko, internet, na Odumino, Kaminu, Gebekuno. Now we are the DSC, your mom warning, Ghana for Buzanti, Sam George, who Obani, you suspend you, we are a patrol, Obama alternative, Anna. And Ghana, near Buno. Minister no kwa komano no. O say bu say minister say man your alternative for my channels and the internet ye complain you say the new omumu nye. The same people now no. Yes na yes say that same people ye Ghana for ya no ya o. Yes I say hey sanka odum internet ya nka kebe den sa tam nka ngesa ne be nyasem. Enti odwene Ghana for ano ene ye kasa ho. No odwene o ma no odwene abusuafo no wa no so and the Ghana for the doors of Chabusia no. Even the air, say, oh, this year be free. Imagine say, yeah, oh, this year, oh, papa, a yokunu, a yo brap, and a yo fabi. o helper bi ana sa simana to no ben pa na tama unya news no WhatsApp message ye share na ye di na group bottom nka wo mpɛ me bo an but na ye share so at the same time ye pese busuafo to hu tinekura ni nani de ye na yakofa na ba enie na still na mafo guso mo share kura ye nya share ende Sam George na nkasa esu ye no share pa ai onu esu no ye dan anim twae ma ni say yes you know ye no na here you the here na say we come bi mu say ye kam obi ahu di Ghana de ene your private life your public life your public life no grade minim di amensan fa ma no bi obi any private life for Ghana the ekoso of them e da bonten esu enyipo no the ekoso nkomo ye ni okukuo mu no umpie mfiro na da bonten da meanwhile ye mfa spy camera bi embassy wo so mo ana mutwa ma de akoto abonten enti Ghana ni bedi ne boni ewie no na bone da bonten da etwen no enti se wo hwe de ekoso yi na wo hwe yawa na ye honorable minister Sam Nate George e de kasa asemi a kebeye pa se henceforth eko na nim no nkebeye circumspect with how we share information bisa e woni mani bi wa aya mo mble ni kakra obi wo be show no wo show ni na no ku bia bi because opeso hu se on the share ye on the try ye emwa entwa yi enko yi enye fine no me nyai na ya na ye complain se ye dum gu bottom se ka ye hu a nkanye tan mebo a se ni hu ya nye tan enso yi se obenu ma ye hwe ni ye hwe ntan ni wanu ade korankona na okọ bebi nke ya fa ye ni anko ankogu anka mma ye so ni twa ye so ni share na ensa nso musantu regional minister Dr. Amakwan ne so fo kakra iminim se opeso document bibi na amanfo hu se a young man can be capable of leading the affairs of Ashanti region and the political powers you bet me be my young men and so far the initiative of the by the Ashanti First now the by a fantastic program, the health screening, the educational forum, the entertainment part of it, the fanfare of course so is something spectacular. One of us recording incidents beautiful. But you see, there was a time on it, the fire service for confusion and not the cameraman and the camera is in so. Papa no de obepacho I say I train so cry. But over sa altercation and cause na abre jeshi na nya bre na the camera is so na hunya. Ye no your president abedonate sika 1 billion the amount a friends a security service for. E kan ho at that day say look ehun be hia say ye equip your fire service for because omuni fire hydrants no do and omunye so well equipped and that's the same complaint na fire service need so complaining meaning that he was right by the camera seen so ye good anima say ye wie ono na be pa acho ba na mako yen so camera na si so enti ye ditum so onante na obre ye hu ye ama ye hu effort na oputi ye no ebi anka wantwa ma ye hu anka ye hu anka wasem anka se wo yade otwa ye hu but ye obebi oduru a aya on put camera no off ai ye obebi oduru on put camera off because onye media adwuma na oye original minister ndi ni media for no oye obebi ho amuduru amudo mo jampe enye wanwa say amanfo say after this grief so mo sample bloggers vloggers journalists omo kan ni na emum no mo a better training especially reporting on incidents like this because e do be as say na refi adwuma na kakra say ye per content ni you forgetting be even about say oh we bit ma hete akofo yamfa we me naked truth for all there at the comment section na say do you think our way of reportage kwaya efa so breaking news any news to 12 circulating news who name me you guilty say who you tum say you guilty a chopper is allowed me patch oh media mai na mafuma monfa nchame abusuafo kwaya efa so fumu ni na monfa nchaye show no hit mu no the moment of the hit na you try say make reportage but it's good say you bet go near you reflect back on certain things say you udi to me say also from here who say be say who say be do you think na appropriate who say the one na viewer discretion allowed and I said there what me share now say we no the you na say busy ba on found na communication minister say nkotimi do internet money ye odum ya will you have blamed him, will you have condemned him, or will you have supported that decision? And the decision of say ye de amunugu sak mu no eye because ye hu ye nti ana wadwa anase ye de ne gu mu abra na ye ni option because came boss to say any option ni ho na officer na ye alternative bi wo anke betim dia ya na na me hu our comment section as subscribe like it na share ma onua eso nya bi we are turn notification button on we a naked truth our Oldboga trends macro bye bye.